Ignoring the knee settling in his gut, he tucked it under his arm and hurried back to the safety of his apartment. Back home, the silence of the room felt oppressive. He placed the relic on the table, wondering what it could capture. He aimed at the empty space by the window. The shutter clicked with a sound like a breaking bomb. The spring flickered to life, showing the same room, but something was terribly wrong. A chair was overturned, glass shattered. Minutes later, a careless movement became a prophecy. The chair hit the floor, and the glass sprayed across the hybrid. Panic surged through him. This was no ordinary camera. He wasn't seeing the present. He was seeing the inevitable future, driven by a morbid curiosity. He took the camera back outside. The night air was crisp, the street seemingly abandoned. He snapped a photo of the sidewalk. The image on the screen made his blood run cold. He spun around, his heart hammering against his ribs, but the street remained empty. There was nothing but the wind. He began to test the limits. Every photo foretold a moment that would soon come to pass in perfect, chilling detail. A car skidding out of control at the intersection, metal crumbling exactly as the photograph had promised. A street lamp exploding in a shower of sparks, plunging the sidewalk into a terrifying darkness. Arman retreated to his bedroom, locking the door. But the camera felt like a weight in his hands, demanding more. He pointed the lens at the hallway door. The flash illuminated the dust motes dancing in the cold air. The image appeared slowly. In the photo, the hallway light was flickering, and a tall, shadowy figure stood just inches from his door. He cried to the peephole, his breath hitching. The hallway was silent, bathed in the steady glow of the overhead light. Then it started. The light outside began to buzz and flicker, just like the image. The shadow was coming. Heavy, rhythmic footsteps began to echo. Thud, thud, thud. Each sound was a countdown to something terrible. Desperate, Arman turned the camera on himself. He had to know. He had to see what was behind him. The shutter snapped. He looked at the screen with trembling hands, the light of the display reflecting in his wide eyes. The photo showed his room, but the door was already open. And the dark figure, it was standing directly behind him. Realization hit him like a physical blow. The camera didn't just show the future, it invited the darkness in. Behind him, the slow creak of wood echoed through the room. The door handle began to turn, inch by agonizing inch. Arman didn't want to look, but he couldn't stop himself. He began to turn, his head toward the encroaching shadow. The future was here, and it was darker than any photograph could ever capture. Some secrets are better left buried in the dust of an old market. Some future should never be seen. The screen flickered one last time before fading to black, leaving the room in a silence that would never be broken.